So we are going to do three things today. Our mirror work practice, dedicated practice for this particular week, affirmations, mirror work. We are going to understand some technical subject. Second part, we are also going to begin release process. One of the process to create space here within, right? So especially working on releasing the need. Okay. Okay. So working on releasing the need has come. So I think I need to begin with that then, releasing the need. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Anybody is continuing, especially batch 12 people on releasing the need as we did on the last day? Anybody practicing releasing the need? Anybody understands on releasing the need? Yes, Kalaji, please go ahead.
I have started practicing, Priya.
Wow.
Like,
Can you please share?
yeah, yeah. Actually, every almost I'm making. I started. I have learned to lit a diya after joining your sessions, and I
Wow.
have started in the evening also.
Wow.
And I made it before I releasing the need was a big assignment for me. I have done only once in the last few sessions,
Hmm.
but this time after even though session has ended, I have made an arrangement that whenever I lit diya in the morning, whatever time it is, maybe it is late also, I'm trying to continue that. And with that diya, I'm trying to write the release letter and trying to lit that at that time while the diya is lighting up,
Wow.
and I'm doing it so that it can make a habit. Sometimes I don't have time, so if something is coming up, but if I have time, I'm trying to.
So
And I
how
just
how is it helping you in releasing those thoughts? Any change have you seen?
Yes, Priya. Actually, I have whatever feeling I have with the with the family members, the friends, or the situations which is coming throughout. Like for example, today when I was doing whatever was bothering me at that time, and what was bothering me yesterday. So
Hmm.
I'm just writing it up, like I'm choose to release the need of going through this, or having even like for example, my kids are sick. I'm writing that also. Like I'm including whatever is bothering me,
Wow.
and I'm trying to do that. And I have seen positive changes after doing that releasing thing.
Wow.
And,
Wonderful, Kalaji. I mean, really hats off to
and
you.
to write a letter to my father also.
Hmm.
I've shared my experience and everything. And you won't believe, my father was not talking to me 1 week or 10 days. And after the release process, he called me by himself
Wow.
on the phone. So that's what I was wanted to share, but I couldn't write completely on the message. But yeah, this is the chance I got to share. So yeah, so those kind of positive gestures I have been seeing by the release process in different area what I'm writing it.
Wonderful. So when you're releasing this particular energy, it is helping you to create the positive, I mean, the space within you, which helps you to bring the positivity, Kalaji. I mean, really wonderful. Very nice. Very, very happy for you. Thank you so much, Kalaji. I mean, this was important for everybody joining and who's going to see the recording. I think your sharing is going to help everybody who has come here. So thank you so much for inspiring all of us. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead now. We'll sit for our prayer because I think prayer gives us the guidance for the entire session, and we must do prayer first. So let's sit for our prayer and then we will start with our session. So please close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Thank this another beautiful day of life. Even if it was an average day, it was a challenging day, it was not so brilliant day, say this was the best day for me. This is the best day for me. Thank you for this day. Let's thank God, spirit guides, angels who have always been there behind our back. Help us, support us, guide us. I was walking today, suddenly I slipped from a stair, but I didn't fall down. Something came up and I was just, I missed that falling down and I was fine. How much grateful I have to be for that particular incident. How many times we are saved like this in so many situations. Immediately we say thank God, but consciously we have to remember that incident and pay our gratitude to the Almighty. So today, if anything like that happened, pay your gratitude for that. Say thank you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for holding me and thank you for protecting me. Maybe you have been protected from an argument, maybe a heated debate, maybe something else, maybe someone's evil eye, whatever it is. Say thank you. Thank you so much. Every day is an opportunity for me to heal. Every moment is an opportunity for me to heal. Only by looking at a situation, I can shift radically that situation for me by taking the lesson from it. So just think about any of the things which have been bothering you right now in this particular moment. And it is creating some conflict within you. And instead of criticizing the situation, circumstance, or the person, flip the coin and just see the another side of it. Ask yourself, let me stop blaming, judging this particular situation. I know it's not in my favor, but I choose to see it in some other angle today. So, what can I learn from this particular situation? Does it resonate with any of my limiting beliefs about myself? Maybe I'm doubting myself, maybe I'm fearful, maybe I'm not trusting myself enough, maybe I'm becoming judgmental. Maybe I need to keep patience and understand the situation or the person more. What is it that I need to learn from this situation? How can I handle it differently? If this particular situation has come in my life, that means it's an active vibration within me What I give is what I receive. If I am receiving a negative emotion, a feeling, I would be giving this negative feeling outside in the universe. What to change within to change the outer? What to shift within to change without? Is there anyone to forgive? Is there to forgive myself? Just see the situation clearly in front of your eyes and dissolve it as a dark cloud it is, and it's just getting dissolved. Create a new experience for you, which you would like to experience. Create a new feeling for you out of the situation. Maybe you feel more confident. Maybe you feel more good enough about yourself. Maybe you are in happy terms with the person. Maybe you love what you do, whatever it is. So thank you for this situation. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for the learning. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I trust myself. I trust the process of life. Everything is happening for my highest good. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. Everything happens for my highest good. I am the best, and everything is best in my life. I deserve the good. I deserve the best in my life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. You can now become aware of your physical presence. As we count from 5 to 1, we will begin. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can rub your hands, put it on your eyes. We will begin. Okay, let's go ahead quickly. Anybody would like to share anything came to you while you did that? Quickly.
Yeah, for me, actually, I'm dealing with a breakdown with my daughter. So
Hmm.
the anxiety issues are quite high and the aggression is quite high. Just before even the session started, she was continuously pinching me. So she has to show that anger that, it's difficult for me to think about April, May that's
Hmm.
coming up and June coming up. I
Hmm.
was dealing it powerfully, but somewhere, I couldn't. When you said the tears started rolling, I'm
Hmm.
doing Ho'oponopono, I'm doing forgiveness. I don't know what is um, a destiny for both of us, but yeah, I've given it to God and I've given it to universe. Show me the
Hmm.
pathway. I still don't know with regards to medications, how
Hmm.
far it's helping. I don't know what's. I
Hmm.
just surrendered universe. So
Hmm.
I just
So any answer
I don't
came
know
to
whether I
you
need.
during the prayer?
A lot of confusions only came, and yeah, one thing I got is that, be that patience prayer,
Hmm.
that loving prayer, you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
yeah, that's the answer what I received.
Okay. You can receive even more answers, Priyaji. Little more you need to dig deep. Um, there will be answers for you. Actually, there are answers for you in this particular situation. Um, okay, you try once. If it is coming, it's okay. If not coming, then we will connect and I will help you, Priyaji, because I can see
Okay,
something
okay,
clearly which you need to
okay,
work
okay.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Priyaji. It's okay. I mean, good that you have joined. I mean, it is going to definitely help you. Okay. Especially today's day, Priyaji, releasing the need to be sad,
I think it's
releasing the
meant for
need,
me.
yeah, releasing the need to be this trouble situation, releasing the need to feel victimized, releasing the need. That is
Yeah.
definitely going to help you today. You start releasing the need. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, very nice, Priyaji. Okay, Gauriji, yeah, quick word, Gauriji. We'll begin.
Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling so relieved, Priya.
Hmm.
I know some inner peace I'm able to feel after this prayer.
Hmm.
And I know what something is coming on my screen, like things, action to take. I'm getting some clarity. Thank you,
Wonderful.
Priya.
Very nice, Gauriji. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead then. Um, let's talk about releasing the need today. And we need to start working because today's session is a foundation session for starting a releasing, right? And that has to be on a regular basis. And today's releasing the need plus mirror work, both are going to be connected. Okay, so releasing the need and then our mirror work, both are going to help us. Okay, let me just start with it. Many of you may remember it, many of you would have forgotten it, but let's start with that. Okay. So this is what I have recently covered in the session, and some can really relate to it, but for some would have forgotten. This is from You Can Heal Your Life. Actually, earlier I wanted to take a part from The Power of Intention. Okay. I wanted to take up, I wanted to take up this part. Let me just tell you. See you. Make you see. I wanted to take up this part. Uh, the meaning of omnipresent intention. Okay. And I wanted to take up some beliefs, which it says these beliefs, 6 prominent ego beliefs, which keeps us away from connecting to our higher self, right? But I think its time has not come. We'll do it next session. Today, we will take up this part, which is You Can Heal Your Life. And we'll start with chapter number 7, How to Change, because we need to create a base for release process today. Okay. So let's create a base for release process. Okay. Now, in chapter number 7, You Can Heal Your Life, Lewis talks about that there are certain principles that you need to know. Then only you will be able to change yourself and the patterns that you're carrying. So, nurturing the willingness to let go, controlling of your own mind, and then learning how forgiveness of self and others releases us, right? So, we are going to talk about releasing the need today. Anybody who will take up and volunteer for the reading? Okay, apart from Gauriji.
Yeah, I
Any
can read.
person? Neeruji, apart from Neeruji? Because you have been regular, so I want someone who joined
Sure.
after a long time.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Shall I do, Priya?
Kalaji, okay. Kalaji, let's wait for one more person. I mean, if one
Sure.
more person is coming, then it's okay.
Sure.
Otherwise,
Shall I do, Priyaji?
yeah, please go ahead, Priyaji. You're joining after a long time. Please go ahead.
Releasing the need. Sometimes when we try to release a pattern, the whole situation seems to get worse for a while. This is not a bad thing. It is a sign that the situation is beginning to move. Our affirmations are working and we need to keep going.
Okay. Give me a second, Priyaji. Let me see if we can cover one more thing and then we'll come to this topic. Okay, so before we go ahead on releasing the need, first of all, let's understand willingness to release the need. Okay, we'll cover this and then we will go ahead, right? So she says, this is from chapter number 5. Okay, I mean, everybody, now I cannot complete the whole book here. Every one of you have to go ahead by yourself by going through chapter number 5 and chapter number 6, 2 chapters, right? You'll understand. So it says, sometimes we think it is all about willpower and discipline. It is not about willpower or discipline. She says, whatever you're trying to release in your life is just a symptom, a outer effect, right? Trying to eliminate a symptom without working on the cause of it is useless. The moment we release our willingness or discipline, the symptom crops up again. Okay, so we are trying to now understand willingness to release the need. So please cover this part, Priyaji, and then we'll go ahead on how to release, how to change.
I say to clients, there must be a need in you for this condition, or you wouldn't have it. Let's go back a step and work on the willingness to release the need.
Okay, so
When the need is gone,
right now, whatever you are going through in your life, maybe a troublesome relationship, maybe career block, maybe health issue, whatever it is, whatever condition we have, there is a need. There is a need for us having that condition, otherwise, we won't have it. So take a step back and first work on willingness to release the need for it, right? When the need is gone, there will be no desire for cigarettes or for overeating or for that particular negative pattern. Okay, so we have to start working on releasing the need. Let's go ahead, Priya.
one of the first affirmations to use is I am willing to release the need for the resistance or the headache or the constipation or the excess weight or the lack of money or whatever. Say, I am willing to release the need for. If you are resisting at this point, then your other affirmation cannot work.
Yeah. Understand now one point here. Whatever the first affirmation you have to release is, I'm willing to release the need for the resistance to do this work, or for the headache, or for constipation, excess weight, lack of money, overeating, whatever it is, money, whatever it is, say, I'm willing to release the need for. If you're resisting, if you don't want to do this affirmation, or if you feel like uncomfortable at this point, then other affirmations will not work. Okay, so let's go ahead, Priyaji.
The webs we create around ourselves need to be unbound. If you have ever untangled a ball of string, you know that yanking and pulling only makes it worse. You need to be very gently and patiently unravel the knots. Be gentle and patient with yourself as you untangle your own mental knots. Get help if you need it. Above all, love yourself in the process. The willingness to let go of the old is the key. That is the secret. When
Hmm.
I say needing,
Yeah, just
shall
a
I go
second,
ahead?
Priyaji.
Yeah.
So the webs that we create around us needs to be unwound. Okay. If you have ever entangled a ball, doing like this will only create more stronger knots, right? We have to be patient with ourselves as we are untangling these mental knots. Get help whenever needed. Above all, love and accept yourself in the process. Okay, that's why day number 5 is important. The willingness to let go of the past, the patterns is the secret. Willingness is the secret. So when I say needing a problem, I mean according to our particular thought pattern. Understand the line. I mean that according to our particular thought pattern, we need to have certain outer effect or experiences, right? So I'll tell you an example. I have been kind of a person who looks for some excitement, some different thing after every 3 4 5 days in my life. I cannot i cannot just tolerate a balanced life. Actually, for me it was a boring life before. Now I understand that is called a balanced life. Earlier it was boring, right? If my relationship is going so well, boring, no thrill. For me, thrill was having something, you know, some fight, something in relationship which builds that thrill for me, right? That excitement for me, that kick for me, right? So I mean, I now so wonder about the thought process, but that's how it has been, right? So that used to excite me. So I used to have this particular thought pattern, things are going this way and not this and that. And then every some time later, some fight or something used to happen for me. Okay. And then I'm normal after few days and things go well. And then again it starts and repeats. Now for me, the need was that thrill. That was the need, which used to create the uncomfortable situations for me, right? Now, when I started working on the releasing the need, then I started getting so comfortable in the relationships that I started living in, right? So, because of that need in me, there was an outer effect. Something or the other used to happen, and that kick used to happen to my mind, right? So, every outer effect is the natural expression of your inner thought pattern. Understand this line very, very carefully. I mean, keep it in your mind always. Every outer effect, whatever relationship problem, career problem, anything which is an happening is a natural expression of some inner thought pattern. Okay. So sometimes what happens is, Priyaji, if things are going normal, we feel, how come so normal? How come so normal? I mean, Latika is not disturbing me from quite some time. So strange. I mean, she's supposed to. Something within is so convinced that she's supposed to. You're getting me? But
Yeah,
when
yeah,
she does
yeah.
that, then it irritates and this battle starts, right? But something within me is only convinced that this is bound to happen because your life is like this now, right?
Mm.
So every outer effect is a natural expression of some inner thought pattern. To battle only the outer effect or symptom is waste of energy and it only increases the problem. Okay. We have to work on releasing the need. Okay.
But Priya, if there is a situation that we are unable to, identify the cause, can then we still release the need without
Yeah.
identifying the cause
Yeah. Yeah.
to start
I
with?
am I'm willing
Okay.
to release the need for this uncomfortable situation in my life. You may not know the
Okay.
exact problem. You may not know what is happening, but you will know the feeling which is coming out of from that particular situation, right? Maybe anxiety, maybe pain, maybe guilt, maybe resentment, maybe hatred, right? So you can particularly release that particular feeling and the need for this uncomfortable situation. Does it make sense, Charu?
Yeah, it makes sense, but sometimes that desire is there probably कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? What is the cause? I was like
Hmm.
that. Like in your case, what you're saying. So now with practice, okay, initially you release the need, but now with practice, are you able to identify that why you needed that thrill, why
Yeah,
you needed that change?
absolutely. Because
You are able to. So gradually we will reach there.
I'm an extremist person. I don't like
Hmm.
sustainability in life. I want either this or that. I mean, the
Hmm.
fluctuation is there with me. This I'll go this side, that side, this side, that side. If things go this way, I'm not able to handle or tolerate. As I said, I never knew something is called as balance. For me, everything was boring, which is sustainable, right? So anybody's life who's sustained, who's balanced, I used to feel very boring people. There's no humor in their life, no thrill in their life. Life has to be exciting. I mean, you have to go through these challenges or this and that, and then only then you say life is thrilled. So, extremist personality. I realized that I started working on it. Now I myself want to become a balanced person. So, that is the shift I could have and see within myself. The beauty is the moment you start releasing the need, more clarity comes on your own thought patterns. That's what our next topic is, Charu. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you. Okay, is this particular part clear? It's 8:45. Is this particular part clear? Releasing the need. Okay. So everybody pen and paper and write down what are 5 things you think that you're going through and you think you have to release the need for it. Any 5 things. So you can write down, I'm willing to release the need for maybe some relationship is uncomfortable, for this uncomfortable relationship with. If you have a particular person in your mind, write the name of a person. Maybe you know one of your prominent fear in some particular area of your life. I'm willing to release the need to be fearful in this particular scenario or situation, whatever it is, you can write down. Maybe you're going through lack of money in your life and you're really struggling for money. I'm willing to release the need for lack of money in my life. Maybe lack of confidence is there. Maybe a health issue. Maybe I'm releasing the need for anything. So I'll give you one more example, beautiful example coming to me. I have a pattern of biting nails, and I quite worked on it, and it got subsided for me for quite a long time. Now, somewhere it has started again, and right now, I'm not aware the cause for it. I don't know why. What thought pattern is creating so much. So what I can just simply write is, I'm willing, which I actually thought to begin, I'm willing to release the need for biting nails. So I'm not aware of thought pattern, but I know the symptom. So what I'll do is I'll start releasing the symptom.
If you're feeling less confident, then what do you write, Priyaji?
I'm willing to
Willing
release
to
the need to feel low in confidence. If you have any particular situation where you feel less confident, you can write it for that particular situation. Okay. Okay. Can anybody go ahead and say if you have written anything? Pranav?
Yes, and go ahead.
Hmm.
I'm willing to release the need to have a headache
I'm
because
willing to
it
release
feels
the
like
need to.
have a headache
Okay. I'm willing to release the need for headache.
or headache.
Hmm.
I'm willing to release the need to compare myself with others,
Wonderful point. Beautiful point.
uh,
Hmm.
and I'm willing to release the need to become homesick because I'm currently in a different city.
Hmm.
I'm at Chennai right now, away from home.
Hmm. So when you're writing, I'm willing to release the need to feel homesick. When you're feeling homesick, what feeling it is coming to you? Maybe loneliness, maybe anxiety. What feeling is generating when you feel homesick? What specific feeling?
Specifically loneliness
Loneliness. Then
and
write down
yes.
loneliness. I'm willing
Okay.
to release the need for loneliness in my life.
Okay.
Okay. Three things. What else?
That's all.
Three. Okay. Good to start. 3 points. Good to start. Very nice, Pranav. Anybody else? Quickly, one more person. Quickly.
Can I, Priya?
Sure, Gauri, please.
I am willing to release the need for getting irritated with my husband.
Wonderful.
I'm willing to release the need for going through the skin allergy issue.
Wonderful.
And yeah, I'm willing to release the need to be fearful about my future. I'm willing to release the need to feel low in confidence at office.
Wonderful. 4 points. Very nice. Wonderful. Okay, anybody else would like to go ahead? I will also bring my notepad where I've written certain things. I'll
I'm willing
take
to
over.
release.
Yeah, just to give me a second, Priyadeep. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead, Priyadeep.
Yeah, I'm willing to release the need to be helpless, fearful, and victim in my life.
Wonderful, wonderful point. Hmm.
I'm willing to release the need to feel low in self confidence. I'm willing to release the need to deal situations all alone as a lonely warrior.
Wonderful. Very nice.
I'm willing to release the need for the uncomfortable situation in a relationship. I don't know how to put
Wonderful.
it with.
Wonderful. Very nice, Priyadi. I also want to share certain things which I am working regularly on releasing my need, where I've realized I release the need. So I directly write I release because my willingness has already, I'm crossed that step of willingness, right? I release now. I release the need to take stress pressure for my work. I release the need to find fault in others. Some need in me, right, to find fault so that I can feel good about myself. Okay, this person is not so good. You're quite good. That's how to motivate myself, but that's not required right now. All for me. I release the need to experience lack of finances in my life. the need uh, to experience the lack of finance, because some belief which I am always balancing by feeling this lack. I release the need to struggle in order to be successful, because there is a belief again that to be successful you have to struggle. So I release the need to struggle in order to be successful. I release the need for disturbances in relationship. I release the need to stay stuck in the past, because that makes me feel sometimes good, really so much bad has happened with you, Priya. So bad has happened with you, Priya. You know, you have been a very strong person. So, sometime to stay in that beautiful loop of self encouragement by feeling victimized, right? I release the need to feel low about myself all the time or in any situation. So, this is the needs which I am releasing personally for myself. And what I've done is I have a notepad. This is a notepad, release notepad for me. So I have written these needs at one place. So every day when I do my release process, I take a look for it so that if I am not remembering anything, I can do it. Right now it's very less, but I have like this almost 7 to 8 pages, which is this and this written. I mean, and I have beautifully kept them because they help me understand that, my God, you have worked on so many thought patterns, Priya, and it gives me so much of encouragement. And when I see them, right, my success in those areas and my growth in those areas. So you can also start something like this, see the change within you that will help you and encourage you. Okay, these are things which you have beautifully worked on, right? Okay, let's start with our mirror work session now. And is anybody who's not on camera would like to share anything? Have you done anything? Anybody? Apart from those who are on camera?
Yeah, Priya, I'm in metro. I don't know I'm audible. So I have written one biggest thing, which you know, that I release the need to work on weekends. I'm really releasing that need every day. So I thought I'll
Wonderful.
share that.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, that's always on the top now.
Wonderful. And you have been able to work on it, right?
Yes, 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 yeah.
Very nice.
Past 7 weeks, yes.
Wow, 7 weeks, right? And I still remember when Charu shared that when she first actually took stand for herself that she is not going to work on weekends, she had to face a lot of anger from the bosses, right? Because they always expect her to work even on weekends, which is not their right. But because of her own pattern, they bought that in themselves that they have a right to tell her to work anytime. But they were like, but she was so consistent about this particular thought that now more now, any more now, and it's been changing for her now.
And even if it's something very, very urgent, I just do Sunday 1 hour or something at the end of the day when my weekend is over. Okay, now this
Wow.
if 1 hour has to be done, that's it. Nothing
Wow.
more than that. Because think I have to be in the job as well, and sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah.
But then the weekend, I do what I have to do for myself. So that is thing, and I've also been trying to release my migraine, and that is much much better. Other things also
Yeah.
I'm doing, but I write this line: I release the need to have migraine. You know.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
to
top
have
one.
the migraine, my migraine is still is a
No,
problem.
my yeah, correct. Yes,
So
correct, correct.
no,
Yeah.
my migraine, the migraine,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead. Actually, today I want to start our mirror work practice sessions with day number 4, right? Day number 4. Everybody, if you have done this exercise, do this, I mean, the journaling exercise. If you have done it, very good. But if you have not done it, redo it, or it's always good to redo it. And then these 4 things will help you get a lot of your release statements. I'm willing to release the criticism from my life. I'm willing to release the fear, maybe of future, maybe of this and that, of judgment, whatever. I'm willing to release the guilt I'm willing to release the resentment or anger, need for resentment or for anger in my life. So releasing process will become easy for you if you do this exercise sincerely. It will help you to get your release statements, which you can do in front of mirror on paper, and can do it regularly from now on. Okay, so let's start with our mirror work, Priyaji, and then we will go ahead with our journaling and we'll do it. Yeah, go ahead, Priyaji.
Stand in front of your bathroom mirror. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow all the tension to leave your body. Look at your forehead and imagine you're pressing a button that ejects a disk of all the old beliefs and negative thoughts that have been playing in your head. Reach up and imagine that you're pulling this recording out of your head and throwing it away. Now look deeply into your eyes and tell yourself, let's make a new recording of positive beliefs and affirmations. Say these affirmations aloud. I'm willing to let go. I release. I let go. I release all tension. I release all fear. I release all anger. I release all guilt. I release all sadness. I let go of old limitations and beliefs. I let go and I am at peace. I am at peace with myself. I am at peace with the process of life. I am safe. Repeat these affirmations 2 or 3 times. Throughout the day, whenever any difficult thought arises, take out your pocket mirror and repeat these affirmations. Become familiar with them so that repeating them becomes part of your daily routine.
Exactly, right? So release, right? We'll get a lot of release statements from here. We'll do this particular release today, and we'll eject the disk and everything. Before that, let's go ahead and do the journaling. I mean, understand the journaling exercise, and then we'll go ahead and do our release. So please go ahead, Priyaji.
I find the most of the problems in our lives are caused by what I call the big four: criticism, fear, guilt, and resentment. In your journal, create 4 columns, heading each with one of the big four categories. Think about what role they play in your life. Write your thoughts and feelings about each category in the appropriate column. From step 1, take 2 categories you wrote the most about and write down 10 positive affirmations in each category. For example, if one of the categories is resentment, you might write affirmations like, I now choose to release all hurt and resentment. The more resentment I release, the more love I have to give. Everything in our lives is a mirror of who we are. Think of the people in your life who are the most challenging for you. What are the traits that bother you most about them? Write those down. Look at the traits you listed in step 3. Write down how each of the traits mirrors a belief that you have about yourself. You might also want to jot down what you have learned about yourself in doing today's exercises.
Exactly, right? So step one, step two, first of all, the step one is very, very important. Criticism, fear, guilt, and resentment. What these four plays a role in my life. Write down them in your journal. Pick 2 of them, write the affirmation, start working on them. Create one of the affirmation as I'm willing to release the need for resentment or for fear or for guilt or for criticism. If you strongly can see it in one particular part, like for a long time in my previous releases, I used to release, there was a strong pattern of criticism within me by of seeking criticism from others and criticizing others. So I started by releasing, I'm willing to release the need for criticizing myself and by others. So I used to write it every day. This has helped me so much to come out of it, right? Some part of it is still there, but this big has reduced to, can you really imagine this much? This much. Beautiful shift, right? And I'm willing to release the need to criticize others, because that used to make me feel empowered about myself, right? That's how I was, right? I release both the things, first for myself, then I started for others. So this was the one part in criticism which I could find out. I have done a lot of releases on that. It has beautifully shifted for me personally, right? And sometimes for guilt, there is a very strong pattern of, there is a need to hold on to guilt, because we feel I deserve this punishment, or I really need this to go ahead in life or something. If something comes up strongly, I'm willing to release the need for guilt in this situation, right? We have to work on this to make our life beautiful. Okay. And then I choose to release whatever affirmations you're putting. I am right now making this part completely optional for you. Many people don't even try on these exercises because they are difficult, right? But if you can do it, that's really going to help you. Even if not, let me not put more pressure. Start working on these two first. This itself will solve a lot of problems, right? A lot of shift will come. Okay. And now we will go ahead and do our exercise. Okay. So, is everybody clear till here? Is everybody clear till here? Any doubts so far? Anyone having any doubts so far? Anyone? No? No doubts? Very nice. Great. So let's start doing our mirror work then and releasing the need. Okay. And also releasing process. Okay. So please take your mirrors. Take your mirrors. So Pranav, you may need to arrange a mirror for you. Okay. Okay. So look into the mirror.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He has to remove.
Gauriji. Pranav, no specs. You have to remove your specs as well. For mirror work, there has to be nothing with eyes and the mirror. Only your eyes and your mirror have to be the only contact. So Charu, the phone camera is not your mirror, so it doesn't work. Your screen, off screen can work, but not the camera. Okay, so let's start. Look deeply into your eyes. Take a deep breath. Imagine there is a disc. Imagine there is a disc. So just manually click on your disc here in front of in middle of your forehead, and see there is a recording of old negative beliefs, which is now coming out. The black tape, I feel like imagining a black tape is coming out. Release it completely from your forehead and eject a new recording of positive beliefs. in your head. Say, let's play a new recording of positive beliefs and affirmations. And I release all stress. I release all tension. I'm willing to let go. I release and I let go. I release all tension. I release all fear. I release all anger. I release all guilt. I release all sadness. I let go of old limitations and beliefs. I let go and I am at peace. I'm at peace with myself and I'm at peace with the process of life. I am safe. I'm safe. Take a deep breath. I'm willing to let go. If your thoughts are going here and there, say, I can focus. I can focus. I can be in present moment. I am in present moment. Now start again. I'm willing to let go. I release. I let go. I release all tension. I release all fear. I release all anger. I release all guilt. I release all sadness. I release and let go of all limitations and beliefs. I let go and I am at peace. I'm at peace with myself. I'm at peace with the process of life. And I am safe. I'm safe. Now, the particular thought patterns which you have written, also release those particular thought patterns in the mirror, right? And see what is coming up when you're releasing it. So I'm willing to release the need for, I'm saying it for myself, you say it for yourself. For stress, pressure, for any work. I'm willing to release the need I'm willing to release the need for I'm willing to release the need for struggle. I'm willing to release the need. I'm willing to release the need. I'm willing to release the need for okay. 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 So how was it? Quick. We are running short of time. Anybody? How's it?
Priya, it was good.
Hmm.
And when I was writing, like I am willing to release, and also now when I was speaking with you,
Hmm.
so I understood that there are many other things to release, like
Hmm.
which are on surface. There are other things also, other fears are also, which I
Hmm.
need to release.
Very nice.
They also come up. Hmm.
Write them down, Niruji.
Yeah, I have written.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, quickly to tell everybody, very, very important to do this practice every day. Okay. So today, everybody has to practice this because from today onwards, releasing it on paper, releasing it in front of mirror, and doing this practice of day number 4, along with that journaling. Okay. It's only going to take you 1 hour to do that journaling, but that spending that 1 hour is worth it. Okay. One thing. Second thing is every day put an alarms at least 2 to 3 times a day to do these processes. One in writing, 1 or 2 times in front of mirror. Okay. And start practicing it from today onwards. And I'm telling you, next week, if you do it properly, sincerely, persistently, you will have definitely something else to share for you. Okay. I actually wanted to cover how to change also today, but we are running short of time. It's okay. We'll cover it next time, next session. Okay. So as I said, we are going to go with the flow in the sessions. No hurry burry. No like, okay, this only decided we'll do this only. No. Things can change in a moment and one has to be flexible for it. Okay. So this came up today. We'll go for this. And see, the actual plan was so different from what we did. That's how it goes, right? So start working on this every single day. Otherwise, you won't be able to connect to the next session, right? Today is the day to bridge the gap and then start working on yourself, right? Is my point clear for all? Very nice, Priyaji. Thank you. Pranav, my point is clear for you, right? Very nice. Start
Yes.
releasing it and then we will see what to be done for the next time. Is it fine? Clear for all?
Yeah, Priya, I have a doubt. Is it like
Hmm.
we just need to write or we need to burn the paper also, as you said earlier?
So, if you are releasing a negative feeling and you want to write more stuff, you can burn the paper as well. But if it is an affirmation, form of an affirmation, then you may not need to. Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
if some negative emotion is there, then you want to really release it from yourself, then burn it off.
Okay.
I usually burn it off. For me, that works. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Right. Thank you, Priyaji. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you, all of you. We'll meet now next week, Fridays. Thank you, Lumnaji, for connecting. And we'll meet next week now. And we'll have next session where we are going to take it forward from here. Next time, how to change. We'll talk about how to change. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you all. Then bye-bye all. Love you all. Take care. Next time we'll try to keep
Bye
this
bye,
again
Piyush.
short so that we can complete it within time zone. Okay, 1 hour. Right. Thank you all. Bye bye all.
Thank
Take
you.
care then. Love you all.
Bye bye.
You all. Good night.